Don't worry about making a mistake. You make a mistake, that's fine as long as you're going 100 miles an hour. Get him right up in the mouth and pick him up. Somebody kicks you after the play, smile at him and say, I'll see you in 25 seconds.
What are you? Mobile, agile, hostile. What is pain? Free express. What is fatigue? Army clothes. Will you ever quit? No. We want some more. We want some more. We want some more. Earn it.
Welcome in. Here we are, Little Rock War Memorial Stadium, ready to set the stage for the 7A state championship. We got those Hornets over there, Bryant Tigers, coming all the way down from Northwest Arkansas. Benton in the house, the battle of the undefeated teams. We got Bryant behind us right now, looking to yet get another state championship. Always a good time down here in Little Rock. And don't forget, if you happen to hop on by, you got a chance to win some stuff. We got a little Target challenge thanks to our sponsors, Ortho Arkansas and Southwest Auto. Let's take a look at what is on today's lineup. State championship matchups. We're going to be here today and tomorrow. Bentonville, we're going to let you know the road that led them here to state. And once again, we got Target practice, giving away some really cool stuff from our sponsors. But Bryant Hornets back here once again. They might as well call this a home field advantage. State championship matchups all across all different types of classifications ready to go. And speaking of those matchups, let's go and take a look at what we got on tap for you here at 4th and 5. Once again, we're going to have your pregame coverage for multiple matchups. So starting tonight, you can see right now, 6:30 kickoff between the Hornets and Bentonville. Tomorrow you got Lakeside and Robinson, and you got Shiloh Christian taking on Kane Archer over there at Greenwood. And then don't forget, it is Friday Night's Lights. You got your 4A matchups. You got your Final Four, trying to see who will play here next weekend. And Fordyce and Boonville squaring off tonight. And then you have Salem and Mansfield. That game starts at 7 o'clock. Welcome in to 4th and 5. I'm DJ Williams here with my former colleague, but I'm so glad to be back with you here once again. Alyssa Orange is in the house. How you doing?
Man, it's good to be back with you, friend. It's like old times.
I know, I miss you.
We never left.
Oh man, this is a cool thing. We just went over the show about 5 minutes ago. All right, so this is just what we do. It's called chemistry, right? It's called chemistry. And sorry, we got a little gremlin in the system. We'll figure that out here in a second. But Alyssa, you've been covering high school sports this year. Now we're here. You're going to be on the call today for AAA, right?
Yes.
So the live broadcast, which will be on PBS, correct?
Yeah. So you can watch it on Arkansas PBS, or you can go to myarpbs.org/sports to watch it on their stream.
So that will be a fun one, and we're going to be here not just today, but we're going to be here tomorrow as well. But cool thing about it is, once again, big shout out to our sponsors for the pregame coverage. Ortho Arkansas is in the house. If you want a chance to win some Ortho swag, all you have to do is come right outside the stadium, and we'll take care of you in always Southwest Auto, making sure we get to point A, point B. And I'll tell you this about Southwest Auto. I know right now times sometimes get tough. Christmas right around the corner. Get the pockets a little tight, okay? Cool thing about them, right now they got a drive now, pay later deal going on. No payments for 90 days. So they're trying to get you through Christmas. And I know some people are putting off that car. If you got to have it, not now, but right now, that's going to be the perfect spot to be. But once again, we're all here for Bentonville versus good old Bryant. I'm excited about this one, and let's go ahead and take a further look into what these teams have to offer. Go ahead and give me a little beat right here. Alyssa, I've been watching this Bryant team for some time now. Matthew Nelson just committed to Oklahoma. Very excited to see what he does here today. Very curious if we could have got him to flip. Looks like we did. And 51 tackles on the year, 7.5 sacks. And then also, too, New Hog in the house. He flipped over there from Oklahoma. Ja'Cory Smith plays linebacker. Now, he transferred from Parkview just last year and back to the state championship again, this time in 6A. You know about these guys over there in Bentonville, yeah?
Yeah, you're looking at Devon Prevost, who moved into Bentonville this year from Louisiana, joining that Tigers offense, and then Blair Irwin III. Both of these wide receivers committed to Arkansas, signed with them earlier in the week. They are two talented figures for Cole Slepecki, the quarterback for Bentonville and this offense. You also got Chris Ficklin, who is a stud, 15 touchdowns for him from the backfield. So they've got a lot of weapons over there they're going to utilize against this Bryant's Hornets defense.
Yeah, I see more Bryant folk are starting to show up right now, getting all pumped up. They got their cold gear on. They're ready to go. I mean, Bryant had a little scare last week. I know that.
I was there.
It's a blessing we're here today. I know that. I'll ask you about that here in just a little bit. And like I said, you cover a lot of teams up there in Northwest Arkansas. You were on the bus ride back with Rogers. You know, I kind of want to know now. I mean, you talk about a team that thought they had it in the bag. I'm pretty sure everyone in the stadium did.
I did too. And I rode down with the Mounties from Northwest Arkansas down to Bryant for that game. You're up 14 with less than 3 minutes to go. And I was texting in our group chat for Varsity Vibe, like, look at Rogers. Rogers is going to go to War Memorial Stadium. No one thought that that game not only would go and get tied, be tied at the end of regulation, but double overtime for Bryant to pull it out. And I asked their head coach, Quad Sanders, afterwards, I said, what was the message? She said, maybe I'm a bad coach, but I didn't have any message. I just said, this is what we expected. You knew they weren't going to go away. And if you want to win this game, you go out there and you win this game. They were down 21-14 at half. They were able to pull it out. The only time they led in that game was when they scored in double overtime.
Wow. I was keeping up with that game. I was actually up in Northwest Arkansas. I was watching it via Walmart, okay? I was at Walmart on a little shopping thing. I needed to get something because my hands were cold. And I went in, and I was just like, wow, Bryant lost. They're down 21-35 with 2-something minutes left. And I came out of Walmart. My nephew was just like, you won't believe it. I was like, there's no way. All right, so, hey, that's high school football Friday Night Lights for you. But let's talk about the matchup today. A team you've been covering closely, the good old Bentonville Tigers. They are 12-0 on the year. But, Alyssa, let's go ahead and talk about the path, ending with the last game of the year that ultimately led them here to War Memorial.
Well, this is what's crazy, and you look at a Bentonville team that had to beat Bentonville West at the end of the season. Their rivals crossed town to win the 7A West championship, and that's what they did. Look, West has a phenomenal quarterback in Trey Thompson, giving them everything they could, but Bentonville, the one thing they've been able to do is separate themselves specifically in the second half of games, and that is what they did against West to be able to get that win over the Wolverines. Then they earned that bye. Then they host Springdale, and that was a game where you knew that the Springdale Bulldogs were going to go into that game with nothing to lose. They just threw the kitchen sink at the Tigers, and they had a 13-7 lead. Bentonville did. It was a lot closer than people thought at halftime, and Bentonville able to, again, separate themselves. I believe it was 41-16 that final against Springdale, and then last week against Conway. You look at a team that had to score a touchdown with 10 seconds left to win 26-21, and that is what Bentonville did.
Yeah, let's not glaze over that game.
No.
That was a ball game. And it was a fun one to watch. Conway gave them all they had. And so let's go ahead and go through a few of those. And like I said, you've been following this team closely. Let's go ahead and pick up. You can see right there on the road up there in Northwest Arkansas, the undefeated team, getting ready to take on Conway. And I was surprised. I thought Bentonville was going to run away with this one, but the Wampus Cats said not so fast. Now, it didn't start too good for the Wampus Cats.
No, it didn't. Very first play of the game, a pick six that set the tone, you thought, for Bentonville to be able to pick that off and take that one into the end zone. But I've talked with Coach Jody Grand, and he has said, we just need to play better football. We have not played our best football during the playoffs. You saw it during Springdale, and you saw it with a Conway team that just continued to pester them offensively, and they couldn't get a whole lot going on with a rhythm. Finally down when they had some adversity, backs against the wall, they had to come down and drive late in the game to win, like I mentioned, with 10 seconds left. This Bentonville team has proven they don't have any quit. They've been able to win games pretty handedly. You go back to the Fayetteville game during the regular season where there was a running clock in the second half because of the lead they had.
And we are back. Sorry about that. That kind of scared me. Did you see that?
That was something.
Lights kind of went crazy. I'll send you a thing. Just rejoin it. Still wet? Stand by. Guy in the chair, what you got for us? Guy in the chair. Mic check, mic check. I think we're back. Can somebody in the chat let me know if we're back? Sorry, the power went crazy here. The whole stadium light started flashing, kind of scared me a little bit.
I feel like I got a little like jolt to my
Is that what it was? Yeah, you started talking about a little too highly about Bentonville, and Brian said, "No, don't watch." All right.
Yeah, someone over there hit the button.
Looks like it's coming out of your computer.
Okay, yeah, it should be decent now. Video back, boom, everything good. You like that? Okay.
All right.
Sorry about that. That scared me. Where were we? All right.
I think we were talking about Bentonville, and then Brian got mad at us and
Yeah,
stomped
they
on
did.
our electrical cords. And
Oh Lord.
we're back.
All right, we are back at it.
I was just trying to
Go
paint
ahead.
a picture, guys.
Yeah.
Just paint a picture.
So once again, you've covered this team so much. Has of really given Bryant as a team, I would say pull off an upset. In my opinion, I think they're a really good football team.
I think overall, if we want to maybe take a step back real fast and look at a big picture, Bryant, it obviously is the giant in 7A and how with the dynasty that they've created since 2018. But if you look at the West in Bentonville and Bentonville West and even Fayetteville finally kind of getting things from top to bottom, a much tougher division than I think the 7A Central was.
Yep.
And so you got tested a lot throughout your conference. But Conway was a team that Bentonville played at the beginning of the year and beat, but then had to turn around a much better Conway team than they saw that very first week. Again, we talked about beating them in that last-second touchdown. And this is a team that hopes that that adversity plays a role in this game against a Bryant Hornets team that, again, they've got a lot of talent. I think Bentonville is better offensively than Bryant is, but I think Bryant has better athletes just on both sides of the ball. So will be interesting to see how this works out.
I'll tell you what's on both sides of the ball, a lot of future
about we get this to stop? Speed. What's wild is, hey everybody, the stream doesn't stop, Alyssa, so we're back.
Great, hello.
I really wish it would stop whenever stuff like that just goes straight chaos, okay? Are those cameras back up? Sorry, we had another thing where all the power just went out again. Scared me. We switch outlets, so hopefully we'll get that figured out now.
I will have to say, mad shout out to you guys for the quick turnaround, though.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
I think we're all good now. Audio's coming out of here. We're good to go. Where were we for time?
Right, we've been talking about Bentonville and Bryant. I think when you look at these two teams matched up together for this state championship game, you look at Bryant, who has been here 7 of the last 8 years, but you also look at Bill, who this is their 4th straight trip. And when I talked to Coach Grant earlier this week, he said, look, we're trying to bring a trophy home and not the trophy we've been bringing home the last couple of years. They also know they got to play better football. And he understands. He goes, depending on how you look at it, you might see it a different way, but luck is a big thing. And sometimes the ball just doesn't bounce your way. We need the ball to bounce our way a few times in this game, but they like the talent that they have on offense and the weapons around Cole Slepecki. And speaking of him, quarterback for Bentonville, the very first as a starter, but he's been on this team as a sophomore and has stepped into this role. And it really helps when you've got a guy who is a passing coordinator and quarterbacks coach in Ty Story, who, by the way, has won 3 state titles, 2 as a quarterback and 1 as a linebacker. Obviously played at Arkansas and then at Western Kentucky. He is a guy who has guided Cole Slepecki throughout this entire season.
So I was saying this before we kind of went in, and I think that's my boy. Is that Byron Boone? Byron Boone in the back? I grew up with that guy. Did you see Byron over there, Mom? Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, that's wild, ain't he? Get over here, man.
Here he is.
His son is playing. His son is playing tonight. All right. What's up, boss? You doing all right? Well, y'all pulling out that win tonight? Let's get it, man. I grew up with that guy. Dude was a beast. All right. Oh my God.
He looks like he can still play. Like you two.
I was scared of him. I was scared of him.
Okay.
All right. I mean, I ain't no punk, but I mean, he was intimidating. We talked about this before power went out. There's a lot of players that are on this field tonight that are going to be playing for the Arkansas Razorbacks. And I haven't had a chance to even ask you your thoughts on everything going up there on the hill. Coach Silverfield, flipping commitments. Overall, 30-second spout on what you think about what's going on.
Yeah, obviously I think that there was a lot going on in the coaching search and who it was going to be. Ryan Silverfield is the guy. And I think what is a great statement to make 24 hours into having this job is that you're able to flip guys like Danny Beal, who we just saw win a state championship with Cross County, and then Ja'Cory Smith and TJ Hodges. Unfortunately, couldn't get Kane Archer. Kane's going to go to Utah. But to be able to come in and just quickly see if you can get some of the best talent in Arkansas to stay in Arkansas, I think that sent a message and a tone to what he wants to do now. It's all about money. It's all about winning. None of that is going to get answered until the fall, and I get it. But he is trying to at least put together some kind of statement that says, I'm serious. They're serious in the investment in me.
All right, let's get to our first quick commercial break. On the other side, we're going to have some fun, okay? We're going to see who has some skills. We'll figure that out here in a little bit. Miss Donna, I may have to put you to the test here in a little bit, all right? Get a chance to win a little something when we get back. Also, too, during the break, I got to make sure they're paying the bills over here at War Memorial. Power keeps going out. It's got to tighten up around here, all right? I'm sure it'll be just fine. Y'all stick with us. We'll be right back with more 4th and 5.
Hi, my name's Rebecca Young. I'm a nurse practitioner at Ortho Arkansas Urgent Care. Here at Ortho, we're here for you when life throws you a curveball, whether that be a sprained ankle in a soccer game or a wrist that's seen better days after a weekend full of gardening. Here at Ortho Arkansas, we understand everybody's different, whether you're a weekend warrior, a competitive athlete, or someone who just slipped and fell. Not only do we have your back, we have your knees and shoulders too. We have everything that you need for your orthopedic injury, from x-rays to casting, MRIs, physical therapy. We have it all under one roof. Next time you or your loved one need a hand, a foot, or your spine checked out, please remember us at Ortho Arkansas Urgent Care. There's no referral needed, so drop by or give us a call. We're here for you every step of the way.
Looking to rep the hogs in style? Stop by Be Unlimited, Fayetteville's go-to spot for custom apparel and officially licensed Razorback gear. Need custom shirts for your team, business, or event? Their in-house crew makes it quick, easy, and done right. Shop in-store or online at shop.be-unlimited.com and show your Arkansas pride. Be Unlimited, where passion meets design.
Hey y'all, this is Cam here at Southwest Ford in Arkadelphia. We just built our brand new 3 facilities here, our GMC, Dodge, and Ford facilities. If you're coming down the highway on I-30, take exit 78. We'll be 1.5 miles down the road. You're gonna look on the right-hand side and you're gonna see our beautiful Chevrolet store. Right past that, you're gonna see our beautiful Dodge store. And at the end, you're gonna see our wonderful Ford store. Our 3 facilities here make it so easy for you to shop here. Whether it's online or in person, we have almost everything you want and need. And if we don't have it, we'll go out and get it for you. If you live somewhere far, north, east, south, or west, we will deliver to you. Free delivery across the whole state. Please come down and come see me at Southwest Auto Ford in Arkadelphia.
Hi, my name's Rebecca Young. I'm a nurse practitioner at Ortho Arkansas Urgent Care. Here at Ortho, we're here for you when life throws you a curveball, whether that be a sprained ankle in a soccer game or a wrist that's seen better days after a weekend full of gardening. Here at Ortho Arkansas, we understand everybody's different, whether you're a weekend warrior, a competitive athlete, or someone who just slipped and fell. Not only do we have your back, we have your knees and shoulders too. We have everything that you need for your orthopedic injury, from x-rays to casting, MRIs, physical therapy. We have it all under one roof. Next time you or your loved one need a hand, a foot, or your spine checked out, please remember us at Ortho Arkansas Urgent Care. There's no referral needed, so drop by or give us a call. We're here for you every step of the way.
Looking to rep the hogs in style? Stop by Be Unlimited, Fayetteville's go-to spot for custom apparel and officially licensed Razorback gear. Need custom shirts for your team, business, or event? Their in-house crew makes it quick, easy, and done right. Shop in-store or online at shop.be-unlimited.com and show your Arkansas pride. Be Unlimited, where passion meets design.
Hey y'all, this is Cam here at Southwest Ford in Arkadelphia. We just built our brand new 3 facilities here, our GMC, Dodge, and Ford facilities. If you're coming down the highway on I-30, take exit 78. We'll be 1.5 miles down the road. You're gonna look on the right-hand side and you're gonna see our beautiful Chevrolet store. Right past that, you're gonna see our beautiful Dodge store. And at the end, you're gonna see our wonderful Ford store. Our 3 facilities here make it so easy for you to shop here. Whether it's online or in person, we have almost everything you want and need. And if we don't have it, we'll go out and get it for you. If you live somewhere far, north, east, south, or west, we will deliver to you. Free delivery across the whole state. Please come down and come see me at Southwest Auto Ford in Arkadelphia.
All right, Razorback fans, basketball season is in full swing and it's kind of starting to feel like 1994. The best thing about Be Unlimited, it caters to all eras of Razorback basketball fans, from the slobbering hog with Nolan Richardson to the running hog with Coach Cal. From hats, t-shirts, sweatshirts, they've got it all right here at your #1 stop. Be Unlimited. The road to the Final Four starts here.
You might not know us yet, but around here, we're building something different. Southwest Auto Collection in Arkadelphia is more than just a dealership. With a full service department, on-site body shop, and brands you trust, Ford, Chevrolet, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, we're built to take care of you long after the sale. And when you keep up your service with us, we'll cover your tires for life. Honest deals, real service, and value that's worth the drive. Southwest Auto Collection. Your road starts here.
At Ortho Arkansas, relief is closer than you think. Our in-house spine procedure center was designed with one goal in mind: to make your care as easy and comfortable as possible. From pain-relieving injections to advanced spine procedures, everything is done right here, safely, conveniently and under the care of our fellowship-trained specialists. Since our procedure center is part of Ortho Arkansas, your physician team, imaging, and follow-up care are all connected, saving you time and eliminating unnecessary steps. You'll be in and out the same day, cared for by a team that knows you, right here where you already trust us with your care. Relief right here at Ortho Arkansas Spine Institute Procedure Center.
All right, everybody, welcome back. Got some stuff situated. Talked to the managing crew here at War Memorial. They said we're good to go. Apparently, the teams were just bumping a little too loud in the locker room, and they had a lot of juice, and I'm all for it. We're good to go. All right, here we go. Welcome back in as we are now getting set to have a little fun, okay? So Alyssa is standing by with a sweet little, I'm assuming, Bentonville Tiger in the house. So I'm going to go ahead and send it over to them. Alyssa, what you got going on over there?
Well, hey there, we are in front of the Ortho Arkansas 10, and we have a ball toss, and we have Bella. Bella, who are you rooting for?
Bentonville.
Good answer, good answer. Okay, so you are gonna play our ball toss, and if you win, you get to get 3 points, 2 chances to get 3 points, and we've got some really cool prizes for you. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, here we go. She's been thinking about it, DJ. She's been trying to figure out her strategy here. I just told her to go ahead and just aim for what she feels comfortable with. Let's go, Bella. Oh, that was close. Hey, a little more oomph, a little more height, but hey, I like the effort. Let's go.
Oh, do it again. One more.
One more
You
time.
get one
Okay.
more, okay?
You feel
One
like,
more.
You're like Pat McAfee over there.
Pat
One more time.
McAfee, just
one
one more.
Okay, we got this, Bella. Right here.
Ah!
That was close.
Something's going. You know what?
Hey.
You know what I'm thinking, Alyssa? We give her
What?
something anyway, okay?
I think so, too.
All right, so.
Hey, she's here. She's supporting her uncle who plays offensive line for the Tigers.
Okay.
So she
Okay.
deserves something for her efforts.
All right, Bella, you see that table over there? You grab it. You, as many as you, we got coolers, we got it all, okay? So I know you got to go inside and get ready.
go.
Real quick, where can
Yeah.
people watch the game?
All right, on Arkansas PBS or at myarpbs.org/sports.
Wait. Before you go,
Yeah.
what's the score prediction today?
Ooh, that's dangerous. We're on the wrong side of the stadium for that. I think Bentonville wins 28-25.
Whoa! Watch out now, Miss Donna.
I'm gonna run away now. I'm gonna run away.
Thanks so much, Alyssa. Having a good one. Absolutely love her. Miss working with her. You know, whenever you want to, Alyssa, we'll poach you over to come work at 4th and 5 anytime you want. All right? Sound like a plan? All right. Thanks so much. All right, y'all, now it's time to go ahead and get into the other side of this team. I think we got all the glitches out. They put us on a different little power outlet. That was stressful, but I think we're good to go. And don't forget, it'll not just be today, but tomorrow as well. People come out, have a chance to win prizes, have a good one. Also, always want to remind everybody to hear about my people over there at Ortho Arkansas. They're right across the street. Great physicians. Any aches, pains, bumps, and bruises. We're getting older, fellas, okay? There's no reason why you have to deal with being hurt all the time. Just go over there, talk to them, and they're going to point you in the right direction. Ortho Arkansas always having a good one. Now let's talk about these good old Benton Bryants. And yeah, I say Benton Bryant. Bryant Hornets. I'm talking about Saline County. And you want to know what I also say? As much as Bryant wins all the time, I think they know a thing or two about having quality service. You know who their trainers are at Bryant? Ortho Arkansas. All right, my guy Tanner over there does such a great job. So they know a thing or two. 12-0, undefeated of the year. Let's take a look at the journey it took for them to get here. Once again, a really, really special season. A couple close ones, I'll say this. But any team that's on the top, adversity is what you got to overcome. And it started with the last game of the year, barely beating Conway on their home turf, 28-21. Then they started the playoff second round. They beat now my former quarterback, Casey Dick, 42-0. All right, and then that last one, y'all. I keep saying Benton. Bryant beat Rogers in a just dramatic fashion, which ends up leading them here to War Memorial Stadium as they get set to take on these Tigers up there from Northwest Arkansas. And I tell you, man, I've watched a lot of football over the years, and I went back and watched this game. I honestly couldn't believe it. This was some of the most insane football that I've seen from a high school football team, a team that I thought was done. It was funny. We talked to Caleb Tucker earlier this year, one of their standout receivers, and he even told us then, last year, man, we were in a game where we almost lost. I thought we were going to lose. I felt like that was the theme for a lot of these Bryant Hornets moving forward. So let's go ahead and bring some of that up real quick. A recap in the game from just a week ago. which was insane. So here we go. They started down 14-0 against Rogers, but Bryant, man, they got some great running backs. They got 3 of them. They got a whole stable of them doing their part to make sure that they always give this team an opportunity to get going. Once again, number 11 had a field day on the ground, rocking and rolling, making sure they had an opportunity to go ahead and get into that end zone. But Rogers, they would strike back. I would say they're very efficient offensively. Here we go. We got App State signee Kamari Austin taking it to the house. They needed that in a big way. And I'll tell you this real quick. I got to give a shout-out and credit when credit is due. Braxton Lindsey, that athlete over there that's heading to BYU from Rogers, dude's a football player, okay? He just happened to play against a lot of football players from Bryant last weekend. But once again, had a big, nice little second down stop, but Rogers always found a way. They had a running back that was a quarterback that was just hard to tackle. Very impressive to watch. This is where they go up 35-21. And look at the play clock. 52 seconds left. 52 seconds left. They actually scored on a 4th and 5. How about that? All right, but Bryant didn't give up. They came back, put one in with under 1 minute and 45 seconds left to go. And then the most controversial call of the game. They went for it on 4th and 11 with a fake punt. They didn't get it. Bryant did their part, got the ball back, marched down, and then they ended up throwing it to tight end. You got to love you got to show some love to the tight ends out there. First of all, that was a great catch by that running back with somebody coming to take his head off. But quarterback right here for Bryant, scrambling, finds his tight end in the corner of the end zone, and then they push it to overtime. I mean, I'm telling you all, this game, I would say probably one of the more exciting high school football games in recent memory. And then here we go. This is the last attempt for Rogers trying to get in. They do a double reverse, and Bryant all over it, ends up getting hit by Oklahoma signee Matthew Nelson. Boom! Ball comes out, and there we go. There you have it. Bryant Hornets done punched their ticket yet once again, and that's when I really wish we could have kept. That was that Matthew Nelson. I'm a big fan of that kid, man. You talk about charisma. You talk about character. You talk about playing the game the way it's supposed to be played. I'm a big fan of that kid, and I hope that works out for him moving forward. So that's been a fun one. We got a big matchup here today. Kickoff is less than an hour now, about 50 minutes away. Once again, here at War Memorial Stadium. And don't forget, we're going to have a whole little lineup for you, okay? So I'm going to take a little quick break. We had to take a few extra ones earlier because the power went out. We had to get some things sorted out. So you're about to see my beautiful girlfriend, Ebony, again. But I want to give another shout-out to Bryant, okay? They hooked us up with all this nice gear, so when it's cold out here, we can try to stay as warm as possible. They do such a great job. So here, one quick little message from Being Limited, and we're going to wrap this up. And I'm going to do that by showing who our Ortho Arkansas 4th and 5 high school players of the year have been. One guy heading to Conway. I'm talking about he's going to be a UCA Bear. Good old Enoch Hassan. Glad we're keeping him here in the natural state as well. Stay with us. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
All right, Razorback fans, basketball season is in full swing, and it's kind of starting to feel like 1994. The best thing about Be Unlimited, it caters to all eras of Razorback basketball fans, from the slobbering hog with Nolan Richardson to the running hog with Coach Cal. From hats, t-shirts, sweatshirts, they've got it all right here at your #1 stop. Be Unlimited. The road to the Final Four starts here.
You might not know us yet, but around here, we're building something different. Southwest Auto Collection in Arkadelphia is more than just a dealership. With a full service department, on-site body shop, and brands you trust, Ford, Chevrolet, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, we're built to take care of you long after the sale. And when you keep up your service with us, we'll cover your tires for life. Honest deals, real service, and value that's worth the drive. Southwest Auto Collection. Your road starts here.
At Ortho Arkansas, relief is closer than you think. Our in-house spine procedure center was designed with one goal in mind: to make your care as easy and comfortable as possible. From pain-relieving injections to advanced spine procedures, everything is done right here, safely, conveniently, and under the care of our fellowship-trained specialists. Since our procedure center is part of Ortho Arkansas, your physician team, imaging, and follow-up care are all connected, saving you time and eliminating unnecessary steps. You'll be in and out the same day, cared for by a team that knows you, right here where you already trust us with your care. Relief, right here at Ortho Arkansas Spine Institute Procedure Center.
All right, welcome back. About to put a bow on this thing real quick. Once again, apologize for the power issues that we had. Hopefully we get that all squared away for tomorrow. I'm not sure who we have to talk to figure that out, but we really have a really cool setup. So tomorrow we're going to be here about 90 minutes before noon. That's when Robinson takes on Lakeside. That should be a fun one. A nice little 5A clash of the Titans right there. What a road Lakeside had making their way to the state championship. Then we're going to be here tomorrow night as well. Greenwood and Kane Archer take on Shiloh Christian. Shiloh, 7 straight trips to the state championship. Unfortunately, they've run into Greenwood quite a bit, okay? So we're going to see if they can finally take Kane Archer down. Speaking of these players we're talking about, so all year long, we've had an opportunity to give out our Players of the Week voted on by you. Some great performances. We're going to go through a few of those real quick. We got Cedric Bishop Allen, quarterback out of Hot Springs, was our Player of the Week. I'm not exactly sure what weeks all these were, but I'm just giving some end-of-the-year credit. Bring up that 2-shot real quick. Travion Greer, Newport in the house. We got a Newport representative right here. I'll get to Jessica here in just a second. Come on back over here, David. All right, Zane Slither, he's going to be here tomorrow. #1 receiver in the state, leading in yards. He's over there at Shiloh Christian. Should be a fun one watching him play tomorrow. Let's keep this going. Drew Davis in Benton had a great year. This week he won. He had 8 touchdown passes, over 435 yards. Jacob Miles out of Searcy, we know how talented he is. Enoch Asan won the Darren McFadden Award of the Year out of Greenbrier. I mean, you see the stat line, 22 carries, 14 yards average per carry, 314 yards, 5 touchdowns, 41 receiving yards. That was about every week for Enoch. He's going to be a Bear next year over there at UCA. And then more winners, Kane Archer. We're going to see him tomorrow as well. And you talk about efficiency, he's about as efficient as a quarterback can be. Hank Hendricks up there in Northwest Arkansas, first year playing here in the Natural State. He was actually our Week 1 Player of the Week. 477 yards for 4 touchdowns, not too bad. Sylvan Hills, what a year they had. They went from almost a 20-game losing streak to going 10-0 this year, hosting playoff games. Now, they were knocked off by Shiloh Christian, but what a year. Tyler Hampton for the Sylvan Hills Bears was one of those players. Once again, take a look at what we got on tap for everybody here. Kickoff is set at 6:30 tonight at War Memorial between those Bryant Hornets and Bentonville Tigers. And we're going to have the coverage, pregame coverage tomorrow for Lakeside and Robinson and Shiloh Christian and Greenwood as well, 90 minutes before kick. Don't forget, Friday Night Lights also happening across the state. You got teams trying to get to War Memorial. There goes the 4A lineup, and here goes your 3A lineup as well. All right, once again, you can watch this on PBS tonight. But let's go ahead and bring in Jess. Jess is in the house, and Jess is one of the newest additions over there at Ortho Arkansas, our high school presenting sponsor, along with Southwest Auto. And so we're going to have a fun time. So we get Fridays are tricky. You know, people just getting off work. You see people coming in right now, 5:45. The parking lot's starting to fill up, but we're really excited about tomorrow. People are going to have off. The first game's at noon. Then we have a night game. And so we have a nice little setup from Ortho Arkansas. And for people to come out, most importantly, we love to give you all these giveaways. But also, when you find yourself in some trouble, we want you to go to Ortho Arkansas to get you some help, okay? Your hip hurts? Stop it. Go to Ortho Arkansas. Yep. Now, you've been there, and what attracted you to be at Ortho Arkansas, wanted to be a part of that? Pull that mic up a little closer to your mouth, would you? And she's mad at me for bringing her own set, by the way. She said she does not like doing this, all right? So what's so special about Ortho Arkansas?
The culture there is really great. It's physician-owned, so we get to know all the physicians. They're awesome.
Yeah. There you go. Right up to the mouth.
Okay,
there it is. Nice. How we're cooking. Yeah.
The physicians are awesome. They're great at what they do. I would say we have the best in the state, if not in the world. They're so great. Yeah.
So your job is to make sure you get the word out about Ortho Arkansas. Yes. And you said each month y'all have a theme. It is December. Is there a theme for this month?
Yep.
What is it?
It's joints and holiday readiness.
Joints and holiday readiness.
And as always, urgent care.
So if you're up on the roof and you are stubborn and don't want to pay for it and you're trying to put up Christmas lights and you slip or you pull a hamstring on the way down, you don't just have to sit there for 3 or 4 months while it hurts. You probably go to Ortho. How do they do so? Do they just walk in or
So I would walk into our urgent care. We have 3 different locations, one at Midtown, North Little Rock, and then in Conway also.
Okay.
And it's 8 to 5 all days of the week except Sunday.
Now,
So-
I've done a lot of work with y'all outside of football. This is why I really like Ortho Arkansas. I don't even know if you know this. When I was in high school, I had some really bad back issues, and there was a few doctors out there that told me I had to stop playing football.
Oh.
I was like, that's really not an option for
No.
me, okay? And so I went to so many doctors, and that's when I came across Ortho Arkansas, and they were able to get me back up on the field. So as much as I talk about them, it's not just because they're a sponsor. It's because I really do believe in this establishment that they have over there. They have a great leadership and even better physicians.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the stories now I've been working on y'all with, the return stories.
You do a great job.
I mean, thank you so much. It's been really cool seeing that y'all cater to not just athletes. I think that's what I sometimes forget to remind people. You don't have to be an athlete to go to Ortho Arkansas,
Correct.
right?
No, you do not have to be an athlete to go to Ortho Arkansas. We care for every patient. We love all of our patients. 5 years old to 80 years old, we can care for you.
I love it. I love it. All right. You going to be able to hang out with us here tomorrow?
I think so.
We talked about it, all right? We're gonna be
Gracie's coming.
Yeah,
I'll be with
Lacey's
her.
going to be here. She's probably going to try to give you the boot, all right? But I think y'all both can hold it down. Expecting to have a fun crowd here tomorrow as, once again, we set the stage for for high school matchups tomorrow. But we're going to go and wrap this up. And I will say this again, apologize for the power going out. Really don't know what to do about that one. How about we leave you with this, the hype video from tonight's opener, just in case you missed it. A little reminder of what it's like to play football from Coach Houston Nutt and Coach Boone from the Titans.
Tonight is play your best. Don't worry about making a mistake. You make a mistake, that's fine, as long as you're going 100 miles an hour. Get him right up in the mouth and pick him up. Somebody kicks you after the play, smile at him and say, I'll see you in 25 seconds.
What are you? Mobile!